Good morning, everybody. Ollamh here, and it's Thursday, which means it's time to take a look at kind of an indie game or kind of a smaller, less known game. And this is, oh gods, what is the name of this one? It's like Drakensang Online. This is actually one that was brought to my attention by Random Nicole. That looks kind of interesting. It looks, I've played it a little bit on my own, and yeah, it looks kind of interesting. It's an MMO, an action MMO, action RPG, I suppose it would be. So you have like your dragon knight, you have your knight, you have your magic user, your spell weaver, you have your bow and arrow ranger, and you have the steam mechanist, which is like a dwarf with a shield and a blunderbus, which is awesome. That is like the best looking, that is like the best thing. And of course you can change the gender of your characters. You can change the ethnicity. You can go from very pale Asian eyes to very white to kind of dusky skinned. Apparently they are not terribly ethnically diverse, our dwarves at least. I don't know with the men. Nope, you pretty much have three choices. You have Asian, you have slightly darker skin, and you have white. And even the slightly darker skin looks like it's like, that honestly could be just like, that could honestly just be somebody who was really, really tan. Yeah. You can do different hairs. Me, I'm gonna go with the mohawk, I think. Different beards, which look like it's just kind of... Do you have that in white? Yes, you do. Wow, that is a big mustache. Come on, give me something decent here. Okay, that's it. Yep, the huge mustache with a huge, yeah, we'll do that. We will do that. All right, so yes, we're gonna be this guy. We're gonna go with Ollamh. I'm gonna say create and Drakensang Online. It's not terribly, it's not like a terribly in-depth game. You move by clicking where, clicking which direction you want to go. Accept quests. Get back, you beast. Oh. Well, you're no beast. You're one of us. I'm a dwarf, you're a human. I'm not one of us. Have you traveled from one of the great alliance's faraway strongholds? I got caught up in the fray, so I don't know exactly what happened. I do know they need as much help as possible in the fortress. There's no time to waste. Search the fortress for survivors. Okay. Pretty basic. An otherworld battle. Left click to attack the monster. And yeah, I am literally wielding a flintlock pistol and a shield, and that is awesome. So, as you may be noticing, this is very Diablo-like. If I hit shift and click around, I can fire wherever. It's got the same top-down type thing, the same monster hordes. A rusty gun, which is somehow, I think, yeah, it's better than the gun the handmade gun. Combat value. Okay, the CV is the combat value. That tells you basically how it's doing. Then the base values break down as far as damage, attacks per second, and stuff like that. Interesting. So yeah, the Blunderbus guy, it's a powerful ranged attack, but it's not, he can't shoot as far as, say, a ranger would. I think a ranger would be able to hit that guy right there, but I can't. Because apparently a bow and arrow is more powerful than, like, than just gunpowder. So we have a new shoe. And if you don't have something in that slot, when you pick it up, it looks like it automatically equips it. Which is kind of nice, honestly. But yeah, it's not really heavy as far as quests and dialogue and stuff like that as some others that I've seen. It's a bit more action-y and, hey... Halt! Who goes there? I see. You're one of the new steam machinicia? I don't know. I'm so relieved that you're here. We need all the steam power we can get. Whatever you do, keep your wits about you, young man. The enemy is around. The enemy is all around. They've even made it into the inner wall. Make haste! These creatures have stormed the fortress and we cannot keep them at bay. There is an awful wailing coming from the high wall. Hurry! Help Master something with a V that's very long. But yeah, it's just kind of like, all right. We now have a mechanical turret that is actually as our it's currently at our second button, our second attack. So what does that do? Well, that's a health sphere, but I don't need a health sphere. That fires down literally a turret that will just start shooting at anything and everything around. Not only, of course, it only sticks around for a certain time. And I think at the moment we can only have one at a time. It really doesn't, I mean, sure, it's nice, but it's not really needed. I mean, honestly, we're kind of a badass as is. I mean, that guy didn't even get to hit us before we killed it. Wait, was there something down in this alcove? It seems kind of strange to have this alcove if there's nothing down here, but no, there's nothing there. As far as I've been able to see, there is no run button. There's no sprint button that I've seen. Hi. Grimmag's staff is mine. Okay, maybe now we'll use maybe now a turret would be good. Powerful underworld creature. All right, we got a new buckler. We got a new shield, I think. No, we got a compressor. I think we've just been given a corset as armor. I think that's what that is. I think that's just a corset as armor. I mean, it goes around the torso and it's a compressor. That's a corset. That's a corset. Why are we wearing why would you give somebody a corset as armor? Ah, young steam mechanicus. My son, it pleases me that you are here. Someone has opened the underworld portal and stolen Grimmag's enchanted staff. We have to do something. I saw the dude that stole the staff. I was actually there when he stole it, so, Grimmag was the first of the spell weavers. So his enchanted staff is an important artifact for the Alliance. We must find it, no question. I will teleport directly to the Fortress Forge. Meet me there. Can you take me with you? Can I, oh, I don't know why I have the hiccups. Oh, wait, you had to teleport here? It was just like 10 steps away. He was 10 steps away and he had to teleport. Ah. And now you're freezing the door behind me. Let's figure out what they're doing. You know, you can read the whole spiel or speak to White the blacksmith or just like get the cliff notes. All right. Hi. 8 pieces of wood, 5 pieces of blue steel, and an opening spell. Say, do you have anything that no, I can't do anything with you yet. Okay, fine. So yeah, one of the interesting things with this, with the skills, is you get skill points. Like right now we've got 3 skill points, but it takes 4 skill points to increase our quick shots, or 4 to increase the core ammo. Now see, we also do have bombs. We now have bombs. Blue things are quest items. I don't need the overview map. I can see where I'm going. Woken sludge. A woken pilgrim oak. All right, so yeah, we have a lot of stuff to, basically we have to kill a lot of things in order to get what the blacksmith needs. And they're kind of tricky about it, really, because they're not like, they don't stand out. They really do just kind of blend in and wait for you to either attack something in the area or wait for you to walk past them. Which is all kinds of fun, let me tell you. Yeah, you like that? I'm guessing not, because you just like splooged all over the place here. All right, so there's crates that give you all kinds of interesting little things like health potions, which I have not needed yet. I don't know if it's this character that's just kind of OP, or if honestly if this game is just kind of, you know, it seems to be a bit more, you know, a bit more casual than some others. It's not as big a deal. Cause you know, a lot of online games kind of have that dark and gritty type thing. It's not like, this one's a bit more cartoonish looking than others. It seems more casual. It seems a bit more just for fun. Again, kind of the mindless, just point and click. Just shoot them. Which I can kind of respect. I mean, not everything has to be the giant epic games that a lot of people go for. And I guess that's one of my problems with some of the games that we've done on here recently is, like, the Shroud of the Avatar is one where they have done so many different fundraisers, and their excuse for always asking for money, and ever since I signed on to their first signed on, it's, hey, we need money, we need money. They have been hounding people for money, and this has been going on for years. And their excuse for this is, well, oftentimes games require millions and millions of dollars in order to be decent. It's like, I've played a lot of games that in no way needed millions of dollars in funding. And some of the better ones, honestly, are the ones where, no, they didn't. It's like, you want to have, it seems like they want to say, hey, well, we're an independent film, we're an independent game studio. Therefore, we can't afford to pay our people, we need money to pay our people. And I understand that, but you shouldn't be paying them like premium wages if it's your first game out. That's one of those things that you expect when you work for somebody who's independent and a small group, is that you're not going to make tons and tons of money off of the first few projects. That's just expected. I mean, whether it's movies, games, whatever. Yeah. But it seems like the people that are making Shroud of the Avatar are used to that EA Origins money scheme, and they want to pay their people on par with that. And for their first game, that's kind of ridiculous. But this one looks much better. It's much tighter. It's a much better gameplay. Here's all your stuff. We can repair our items. Nothing's damaged. Awesome. We can also buy stuff. We can buy a shotgun or leather cap. We can sell our handmade gun. Okay, so now we're wearing a metal cap. Yes, I've done all that stuff. Congratulations. Enter Gramag Stone and make sure everything is in order. Right. Okay, so we actually have our first skill point. And like I said, we actually have our first 4 talent points, I guess it is. So we can, we can say, hey, we want 2 points in our quick shot. And we also want our turrets to have better power. So we're going to add in 2 points there. Now, when we get our next point, we can take that out and put it in under pressure. So you're not locked into where your skill points are spent. But that gives you a really good indication in the first little bit of this game. It looks fun, it looks interesting, and honestly, I think this might be one that I'm going to play at least by myself on my own, because it's just kind of a casual, fun, get in there and kill shit type of game, which is very cathartic at times. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and don't forget to press the subscribe button down below so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you want to see some crazy,
Cheerio!
you should meet me and my friends.
Yeah, we have to. And now she's like, she's somewhere in the hallway, basically.
Bricks. He's not gonna die. You know he's not gonna die. As an audience, it's not a question of, is he going to survive? It's, okay, we know he's gonna survive. How is he gonna survive?